Fuck this drama, I'm tryna duck bitches. I got money, you give me the riches. She gon' try like 3 hours to get this. I just let this little bitch like it's Christmas. Feeling shit and they calling me evil. Hit the streets like I'm evil, Knievel. Run and check up, you know that your people. I can get it, you know that you see them. Politicking with bitch for the digits. I got bitches, they killing me, get it. I can stack up that bread to the ceiling. I'm a boss and you know that I'm with it. I might hit on your bitch, that for sure. Gotta kill it, show my fucking hoe. On my dick and you know how I go. Stack the bread to the ceiling, I roll. Drop top on that whip and I'm killing. Me and walk on this track and we get it. I can hit all your bitches, they scared. I can hit on your bitch and they feel it.
We ain't with the drum, yeah. I ain't with the motherfucking drum, yeah. We ain't with the drum, yeah. And my early focus is a come,
yeah. I'm on your bitch, I'm on your hoe. Stack that bread to ceiling, know how it go. I'm just a player, I never fold. Tryna fuck with bitches, know how I roll. I'm going in, I'm about to hit. I'm a boss with this flow, no I did. None of your bitch, how your bitch. Got your bitch, know you know that I win. I'm just a villain, I might be in it. How I hit your bitches, know I'm gon' get it. Stack to the ceiling, know that I'm willing. Young shit really in, I come back to kill it. I'm just a boss, I'm about to floss. Off the top when I'm killing you all. Running your bitches, getting it on. Bad bitches know I'm getting it on, yeah. Yeah, these niggas don't get no scratch and no burn. They come from my spot, I'm relaxed as a perm. They know I'm so sick, I'm so nasty, absurd. They all on my dick trying to catch all my germs. You know what it is when it's snow in my city. That my class puffy, it's Diddy. These niggas so dusty, I'm so new millennium. She acting fussy, I fuck on the system. I'm so fucking geeked, I'ma sing to these bitches. She wanna fuck with my la 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 la. La 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 familiar. And smoke all the runs in the Zaza Puchilla. Stuck in my ways, I come from outer space. Drop me on earth and I burn up a stage. Sound like a beast, I emerge from the cage. I got these motherfuckers twerking and raging. Young, I wasn't fucking with church, I was late. Her period late, then I learned how to pray. My money, it ain't never learned how to bathe. I baptized it though, cause I learned how to save. Ain't tryna fuck with that hoe, cause she plays. She burnt the fuck out, she went up in the flames. Get turned the fuck out by this money and fame. Can't blame it on that, you was already lame. If I don't get money and you don't get money, let's go separate ways, cause that means something funny. Yeah, her head was dummy, but I blocked the number. She tried to cook breakfast, the eggs was too runny. I show true devotion, type that on my stomach, and I could put that on my dad and my mommy. A scammer can never look down on the hustle. They ain't got the stamina, ain't got the muscle. Look how I came in the game, I was glitchy. Look how I came in the game, I was glitchy. Look how I came in the game, I was glitchy. Look how I came in the game like a glitch. I put some glitch on my motherfucking wrist. I put some glitch on my motherfucking bitch. Ain't tryna hit shit by no motherfucking drip. We glitchy, we glitchy, we glitchy, you bitch. Look how I came in the game, I was glitchy. Look how I came in the
Powered by
Ooh, what is going on? Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome.
Hello.
He actually had the first noise, I guess, sound of the podcast for episode 77 of the Unanimous Table Talk Podcast. It's your boy Andrew, and I'm here with my lovely wife, Brittney, and my lovely son, Ezra. And we're going to kick it with you guys for about an hour or so, depending on how he feels. He dictates whether this podcast will go successfully or it could, turn into the Ezra show.
It really could, which is fine.
Yeah, we'll see. We got a few things to talk about. We're going to keep it light. We're not going to go too crazy. We always start out, and you probably know this because you watch all the time. He probably knows this because he watches all the time. But we usually start out with something serious, and then we get more relaxed. We like to get the serious stuff out of the way because who likes to talk about serious stuff all day, all the time? So we will actually jump right into it. And this pretty much has to do with how some people say the Omarion variant.
They're doing the dance and stuff with it.
The crazy thing is, like, they say that so much, I forgot, like,
what it's actually called.
Yeah, or how to pronounce it. It's
I don't even know.
Omicron or Omicron.
I call it Omarion, too. I mean, I think it just works well.
So, especially now, it's different for us than it was maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
Just the different type of precaution we're taking, the extra precaution. We already took precaution from the people that have been watching this podcast for a long time. They know we take precaution when it comes to things like this, but now, especially with a baby, maybe we can give people insight on how serious it is, or just the steps you have to take, or just kind of what's going on. So I'll kind of start it out, just with everything that's going on. We just had the holidays. They told people, be careful, wear your mask. There's going to be a spike because everybody's going out and doing all these things. It's getting cold. We have COVID. We have, bless you. We have, what else do we have? We have the flu
going around as well.
Just all types of just natural sicknesses that you would get during this time of year. So I don't know. It's just it's interesting to see how everything's potentially getting ready to shut back down. We got schools that are already closed, and they'll be closed for the next couple of weeks to try to at least let the big wave flare over.
There's a lot of people in the work field that are out too. A lot of COVID cases where there's not that many people coming back to work right now. Yeah,
oh yeah, for sure. My friend even made a post today. He said, well, it wasn't even a post. Well, I guess technically it's a post from today. He works third shift, but he said, well, there are 7 people that have COVID, and there's only me and another person to run 9 or 10 lines. Yeah. 2 people. And
where I work, there's a few people that have it too. I think they said there was 10 people.
And there's no requirement to have any vaccine or anything like that where you work at right now, correct? Or yes?
There's no requirement, but I mean, if you don't have a vaccine, they're not paying you when you go out.
So if you do have the vaccine
and you have to go out because either you've been in close contact or you have it, you'll get paid. But if not, you're not getting paid.
Okay, that's interesting. And it's kind of it puts an incentive on getting the vaccine if you get sick, but it also puts I don't even know what you want to call it. What would you even call that? They're not really disciplining you. Well, it's the same thing I hear from nurses and doctors.
Yeah.
Are they more liable to take care of someone who's been vaccinated first, or do they have if there's someone that's been vaccinated that needs to be on a ventilator, are they going to get it over someone that hasn't been vaccinated? How would you feel if you have a family member that's not vaccinated? I think we both have family members that are vaccinated and aren't vaccinated. Yeah. So how would you feel if you knew hey, your family member had a chance to be on it, but because they weren't vaccinated, they don't get to be on it? Do you think that's fair to them?
I mean, I don't think so, honestly.
Yeah.
Some people just don't.
That's looking on the inside. That's looking from within, though. What about on the outside looking in? If you were, let's say, you had a vaccinated family member, they need to be on a ventilator, and they weren't chosen first. Someone who wasn't vaccinated, who didn't do what they were supposed to do, didn't wear a mask, got that treatment, and not only that, but they spewed all this type of propaganda on the internet and stuff like that, and they got it over your family member. How would you feel? You wouldn't feel that was fair either, though, right?
No.
I don't. Well, for me, I don't even know if it necessarily I would feel like it wasn't fair, but I would definitely feel a certain type of way.
I would too, but I mean, I think everyone should at least get a chance if they are sick and they need the help.
Absolutely, and that's my thing. I think that's where people are torn is. Who do we help first? And just like with the job, is it really their fault that they don't have it? You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I just look at it from the same perspective, just with different situations. So I don't know. That's just kind of me on how I feel about everything right now. I feel like everybody should be helped, but I feel like there should still be an emphasis put on what we need to do. Has there been well, the crazy thing is you don't even hear about these things where, this person takes the vaccine and, they die. You don't hear that anymore, do you?
I haven't heard anything like that. I mean,
but people have in the past, though. Yeah. They talked about it heavy, don't take this. This is poison. This is something that can track your whatever. I don't know. It's just a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot for someone that, let's say they work a lot, They don't have time to keep up with anything. And they hear just something like that, they're going to at least listen to it, you know what I mean? And that might...
Everybody's going to have their opinion towards
absolutely.
It, I feel like.
Yeah.
Everybody has their opinion on if they want it or if they don't want it. I mean, it's really up to them. you can try to force these people, but some of them still aren't going to do it even.
Oh,
if you're
yeah,
not
for
paying them.
sure.
They don't.
I mean, I think there was some people, even if they were sick on their bed and they said, hey, let's at least get this vaccine in you. Some are still saying no.
I don't even think you're allowed to get the vaccine if you're sick at the moment. You have to wait.
Like if you're sick, not in the hospital, no, you're not supposed to come. But like if you're sick in the hospital, they're gonna try a lot of things on you to make sure. You know, that's the hospital's number one goal every time you come in there, to make sure you're okay and make sure you don't pass away, you don't die. You know, so. You know, is it something that you would do? Like if they said, hey, she doesn't have the vaccine, we could try it.
Yeah.
Are they going to want to try it? I know some that wouldn't. They still wouldn't. I know some that they would try anything, you know? So that's just my whole kind of thing right now is, I mean, you go into these stores, there's no test kits anymore. They're all gone.
Oh, yeah, they're all completely gone.
You go in there, you looking for cough medicine and stuff. It's pretty much cleaned out.
Cough syrup, cough drops, all that's gone. All the medicine's gone. People are taking it.
Now, when I went to the grocery store the last time, I said I need to get like Lysol, these wipes, and all this type of stuff because it's important, and I know what happened the last time. So I'm already seeing it, though. You know, we're seeing it with the cough drops, the cough medicine, the test kits, everything. So it's just, I don't know. It's interesting to see. It's not going anywhere. I mean, now we're on the phase of not just get the vaccine, but now you got to get your booster. I'm going to get mine
on Tuesday.
So there's still things that are going on that people are still doing, and it feels like it was, 2 years ago?
Yeah. Still going.
So it's just kind of a scary thing to see. Not only because you're trying to find some type of normalcy, but the type of spike in like deaths and stuff like that, it can really get to people. So
I mean, it's scary too. I'm scared of it. That's why I left.
Yeah.
Work.
And that's the thing now. Like we have a child, and it's different with children because me and you, we feel like. I mean, for me, it was really hard, but I could fight through it. Watching someone else have to deal with it would be very hard. Watching you have to deal with it would be extremely hard. If he ever got sick, knock on wood, knock on everything in here, it would be extremely hard for me. So that's why I just take the extra step. If I don't have to leave the house, I don't. Working from home is super beneficial right now. I feel like a lot more jobs should start, converting to remote because it's very important.
Yeah, people coming to work sick and not really care. They just want to get paid.
And it's not even like it's really their fault. I mean, everybody is responsible for their own selves. But when you tell someone, hey, your rent is due, whether you like it or not, you can't stay at home.
No, because you have bills to pay. If not, so a lot of people
because they cut off that renters whatever. I don't even remember what they called it, but the thing where they were doing that, they've already turned it back. Just like they tried to start the student loans again, and what happened? People said, "Hey, man, we're still in a pandemic." They cut the student loans off again. So I don't know. It's just there's a lot going on. I think it potentially could get shut down again. You always hope not.
People don't take the precautions.
Yeah.
People still are out doing everything, still out, not wearing masks.
And that's the thing. Like, this probably could work if a lot more people were vaccinated and a lot more people were wearing masks. But because there's people out here that aren't vaccinated, aren't wearing masks, not doing the 6 feet rule, everything, there's no restrictions as far as capacity anymore. There's people that are going to get sick.
Yeah.
We see it all the time with Disney World, Disneyland. It's crowded in there.
So many people there.
There's nothing that prevents anybody from doing anything. Only I think is the rule they have is if you're indoors, you got to wear a mask.
But if it's open air, you don't.
Yeah. So that's just. So it's like they think that, okay, I walk into some place. Let's say there's someone that has COVID in there. they walk straight outside with you, you still have the same potential, if not more, to get it just because it's in open air.
They're breathing.
Now it's not hard to get it in a closed space, but still, it's just something that you got to think about, and you have to be wary of when you go in places like that, or you go on jobs and you notice things like, hey, someone's got a runny nose or someone's been coughing an awful lot. I'm not wrong to think that, hey, are you okay? Especially now. Maybe 3 years ago we didn't ask that question, but now we ask the question, am I going to be okay being here? And it doesn't even matter. Like I said, if you can hear someone coughing in a closed space like indoors, you're too close.
Yeah.
You're still too close. It can, especially if they don't have the proper ventilation and all those type of things. I feel like it's not being done right, and people are still way too close, personally.
That's why I decided to take the next couple of days off, just for that reason in general, because got people coughing, asking, hey, is they okay? They still coming back, and it's like, okay, I can't be here. I can't, risk this, getting sick. I got a baby at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why everything's super important. And not only if you feel like you're a person that's sick, but if you're not a person that's sick and you just see things and you peep things, and you have a responsibility yourself, especially going home. Everybody does. To wear a mask all the time. Wipe wash your hands before you come inside. Wash your hands several times. I mean, I do that. Anything you possibly could do. If you're able to pay contactless, paperless, meaning no cash, whatever, Apple Pay, just your, cardless, any type of, that works. That helps. It's less things you have to touch that multiple people touch. That's what I think about when I'm cleaning. Like, what is something I touch every time I walk in here? Like, okay, the light switch, or okay, this microwave gets touched and we press these buttons, or we open the refrigerator and we grab this handle every time. This needs to be wiped. Or the mailbox, or when I go get my trash, I spray down my trash cans. I do a lot. It should be done whether you caught it or not. I did all those things, and I still caught it. Don't necessarily know how, but I caught it. I have a hunch of how I did, but hey, that's the game. That's the life we live. That's the game we play. It is what it is. So we just got to be responsible as people, parents, adults, and even as kids, we have a responsibility, especially kids are going out. They're still going out. They want to have fun. They're still on break, I think. And that's the thing now that's scary to me, is like these kids have been on break this whole time, and now they're extending the break, essentially, saying you're stay at home. This is going to be remote. I mean, I think on Friday they were out because it was super cold outside.
They thought it was going to snow really bad, too, I think.
So these kids, they're at home still. They're they're still going to the mall. They still have money to spend. And that's what happened right after the holidays, too. Excuse me. But all these kids, they went back to Kenwood, and they went and, shopped. And, like, they have every right to, but it's going to happen. Like, that's just the way it is. So we just got to be very careful. We have to acknowledge that there is an issue. There is a problem. And we need to, not move forward, but we need to recognize that there's something going on. What are you looking at? You understand what I'm saying? You want me to move on. You look like you're getting tired of me talking about this. Okay. We'll move on because you don't want me to talk about this no more. So we'll transition into this next topic, which I think is outrageous. It kind of has to do with a little bit of what you was talking about with the snow and stuff, but there was an Uber rider who was billed $600. Have you ever rode an Uber before?
Maybe once or twice.
Once. So it's already expensive.
Yeah.
So we had an Uber rider who was billed $600 after getting stuck on the I-95 for 9 hours during that Virginia snowstorm, where there was a big pileup. We got a picture of it here, where You know, it was a really bad snowstorm. Nobody could go anywhere. There was actually another story that came out yesterday about how this couple, they got out of the car, they seen this bakery truck, and it was full of just goods. And they knew people were hungry, so they called the business, and they got permission to open the truck. They all got permission to open the truck and feed anybody that was hungry during that time. So I think that was super
That's
cool,
nice.
you know, during that time. But here we are, you know, just imagine being stuck. You're on your Uber, and you just stop. And for 9 hours, you're with a total stranger for one.
Yeah, for 9 hours. Then they're still billing you the whole time.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I would probably, like, after an hour or so, I'd probably call Uber. Like, hey, we're stuck.
Yeah.
And the fare is still going up. What are we supposed to do? Because this is going to be a lot of money.
Yeah, and I don't think it's their fault that they have to pay. I mean, I get it. The Uber driver needs to make the money. I mean, they're still sitting there too, but it's like, I shouldn't have to pay for this. I'm not the reason why we're stuck here.
I feel like they should just accommodate the driver for what he had to do.
Yeah.
Or what she had to do. And then I know they ended up giving the rider their money back. They were refunded at least. Originally, it was $200. Like, when they got home, it was $200. Then there was an extra bill for the extra time, which was $400.
Ugh.
It was already expensive from the jump,
Yeah.
but that is ridiculous. Like, I've taken an Uber, and it ain't cheap.
No.
Even with the little pass that they do, that's like the Uber pass, it's still expensive. So
the last time I was on Uber, I maybe paid like $30 to go somewhere. I was just like, all right, I'd rather just.
I mean, anytime you getting on the highway though, if your driver is getting on the highway, you can already bet that your fare is going to be fairly high. Like how I did that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, all I know is my ass would be on there with them on the phone immediately.
Oh, support.
After, like I'm saying, like I get it an hour, all right, we're in traffic. 2 hours, I'm like, I've still paid too much. So what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? So that would be me. I just couldn't do it. I'd be like, nope, y'all got to figure something out because I honestly shouldn't have to pay anything. But, you know, as much money as y'all making every day, we know how much money they make. It would just be, I don't know. I would be like, yeah, you guys got to figure something out because this is too much.
I wouldn't pay for it. I'm just telling you that now.
I'm glad they did kind of like, okay, we'll make this right. So
I'll pay for my fare that I was supposed to pay.
Yeah.
But I'm not paying for that extra.
Yeah, for sure. Like I remember, who was that? Mr. Beast. He did the thing where he had an Uber driver and he said, "I'll pay you." What did he say? I'll pay you. I mean, he paid him a shit ton of cash. It was his Uber driver to drive him from wherever, like East Coast to California.
Oh yeah, and I think he paid him
I
some
think
bread.
that, yeah. So I think he called his wife like, you can make a lot of money. Like, and it's
I'll
just
be gone for a few days.
The only thing that's shitty is it's like it's his car.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, I hope you got an oil change for one. And I hope your car is new enough to where
I'm sure
it's going to be okay.
Mr. Beast probably got them together too.
I mean, he did, but still, like, when you're doing these things, you have to account, like, you still got to drive to the places you need to go to, you know?
You still got to go back home.
Yeah, and drive them back home. I think I would drive them there, and then I'd get a ticket back, fly
That's
home.
how I would do.
Just something cheap, and then
Yeah.
have my car driven back home or something shipped.
Yeah.
Just because I'd be so fucking tired.
I wouldn't want it. Yeah. I mean, I forget how much he offered him. I think he offered him a good amount, though.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely over like
$10,000.
10, 15, something like
I
that.
mean, I mean, he changes people's lives all the time, which is cool. It's a cool thing.
Oh, yeah.
Even seeing stuff like that, like during the holidays, I always really like stuff like that. I just seen a video where, this guy who owns a convenience store, just a small little convenience store, told the kids, you asked them a question, you get this right, then I give you 5 seconds to run around the store and get whatever you want.
I've seen those videos.
And it's cool because they're grabbing chips, drinks, but I seen like these kids
are grabbing like groceries.
Yeah, groceries,
bread, eggs.
Not only that, like vegetables and fruits,
Stuff
which
for
is
the
different
house.
that you wouldn't think kids would do. But these kids are grabbing fruit and all types of things like that. So I always like just seeing that type of stuff, especially in kids. It's cool to see. But it's good to see during the holidays because it's not always a good time for people during the holidays. So when you see something good, at least you like it. How do you feel about like when people put like the good deeds on like when they record them?
I mean, you don't have to do it to show that you're doing something. Some people,
I think there's certain ways to go about doing it. But
I feel like some people do it just to show like, look what I've done.
Yeah.
But
I see people do it with like homeless people a lot, and I feel like that's humiliating a lot sometimes.
Because I'm sure they don't want to be put out there like them. They're already out there like
mentally too. It's like you don't even know what they're going through, so it's like I don't know if they already look. Well, I call it like shallow. They don't even look at the camera, and it's like someone's handing you money, but at the same time they got a phone in your face at the same time.
Like they're doing this for themselves, or are they doing it for me?
Yeah. And is that going to be the thing? Are you just going to post that one time? Are you going to do it one time, or are you going to do it several times? Now, the ones where, like, the guy was helping the same dude every, like, other day, and he was helping him with his stuff, and then that guy ended up starting his own business, and then they bought all his stuff from him. They did a lot for him.
Yeah.
I understand. Like, they're genuinely doing that for this person. It's still content, and it's multiple videos. So you could feel about it however you want to feel about it, but it's still good at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You're always going to have the people that's going to be the first thing they say, y'all had to record doing it, you know what I mean? I just feel that on a level of when it's just like you pull up off the highway and you instantly pull out your phone and then you grab your wallet.
Yeah, rather than actually just
grabbing your wallet and rolling down the window and just giving someone
and going on about
money,
your day.
you know what I mean? Or investing your time in this person. Go back the next week and check on them. Did they buy a coat with the money you gave them? Did they buy alcohol? Did they buy food and water? Like I've seen the one where the person, he took his last dollar and he bought his pet food. Is there a pet with them? Because a lot of that stuff means a lot to these people, especially when you don't have anybody. It can be stressful, depressing. So just be wary every time you think about doing it or you see it, that these are people too, and everybody has a low point.
Yeah.
And everybody deserves to, get out of that low point. Everybody deserves that. So we just kind of have to have that in mind. But yeah, just something to think about. And speaking of, I don't even know what you want to call it, like the giving mood or just life-changing. There's a story about the Powerball that two people just won, $632.6 million jackpot. Has two winners. The only thing is, and I think people should know this, you don't really get the amount that they tell you you're getting.
By the time taxes take out, you're still getting a good amount.
Oh, yeah, you're going to get a lot. But it's like how they put it was there's technically three winners. There was the two people that actually won, and Uncle Sam won, too. Because I'm telling you, by the time it's all said and done, I think these people got, they got, one person had $17 million taken off of theirs. There was another one, there was about 50-some million, like 24%. So, shout out to these people that are winning these lotteries. But, yeah, how would you feel like? You're going to be happy regardless.
I'm about to say, I'm going to be happy regardless.
When you're spending the money, though, it's still your money. And you having to pay the IRS.
And then you look in the taxes, you're like, dang, they really taking this much from me. I'm like that now with the paychecks. I'm like, sheesh, you guys are taking half my money and I don't ever see that back.
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's interesting. And you know, like we said, they don't end up with what's advertised. And that's whether you take the you know, the annual 30 payments over 29 years, or you get an immediate everything, you know, because I mean, you can have either one. Which one would you do? So if you won, let's say this jackpot, $630 some million, and then you got split in half. So it's about, we'll just say 300 million. And then you got to give something to the government. Let's just say you give them half of that. So you got $150 million. You getting 150 over 30 years, or you getting it all at once? I'll tell you right now, me thinking about it, I'm probably going to get it all at once because I don't know how it works.
With the 30 years.
Let's say something happens.
Yeah, something was to happen. I'd probably
or just not even with you. Maybe something happens financially with something else, and it affects
and they stop. Yeah, I'll probably get it all at once too, and then just invest, save.
Put it in different accounts. Yeah. Invest in some crypto. Invest in some stocks. Get some IRA accounts, things like that, and call it a day. But also, I'd understand doing the payments as well because
then I feel like you could.
You don't have to do any. I mean, look, if you're going through $150 million, and I mean, no, let me stop because I know you could.
Oh yeah, you go out, buy houses, cars, anything.
And it's kind of got to do with one of our questions later on in the podcast. But I mean, dude, you could spend it if you really wanted to.
Should you know? I mean, I think that'd be $150 million.
Because I'll tell you right now, like if I was 150, I'm getting a pretty nice house.
Yeah, that's my first thing.
Just take care of your home. I'm setting something up to where it's just, what would you call that? Just reoccurring revenue. I can't even think of the name right now because I'm just having a brain fart. But I'd have something to where it could pay like my electricity and water. Because that would be my main thing with a big home. I'm going to have big bills for that type of stuff. So
keep a certain amount of money in there so that you don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah, I would set that up so where it would do that. But I would still want that money to not just deplete. I would want it to like make money on its own. So the money it makes, I can just pay my bills with it. So if ever the time comes and I need to move something around, I can because I still have that money and it's not just depleting. So, I don't know. You said you would get a car first, or a house.
Yeah.
How much would you spend on the house?
$150 million. I'd probably maybe get like a $10 million house. Yeah.
See, I was thinking like a $20 million. 25 is probably the 30 is probably the.
That's a big house.
As long as I got everything else set up, I feel like I would be okay.
I mean,
and that's the thing. What's the difference between a $20 million house and a $50 million house? A millionaire, I tell you something. There's a difference, but
the house is big no matter what.
Yeah, and my thing is, what's the difference between $20 million and 30? What you can buy with $20 million and what you can buy with $50 million? Besides double the amount of something that costs something like $1 million, you know,
double the amount.
50 Lambos instead of 20 Lambos. It's still the same Lambo.
Yeah. Who's driving 50 Lambos?
Oh, I'm just saying, you know, how much, you know, what is something really worth? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because once you get up to a certain amount, a lot of that pays for the same stuff. So I'd make sure my credit is good and call it a day. And hope to hell that I never fuck this money up. That would be my whole thing.
Oh, I'd be pissed if I spent all that money. I know I wouldn't, but how do you spend that much money so fast, though? That's the thing. Like, how? I don't know how I would. Or maybe because I don't have it. If I had it, then I probably would.
You'd be surprised how quick someone can spend, like, a lot of money, especially when you have a lot of money. You was talking about that too. Like, okay, it's you could save money, but once you have a lot of money that you save, what do you usually you like? I could spend a little bit here and there. You know what? I don't feel like cooking tonight. I'm gonna get me something really, really nice. And then that turns into every day of the week, and then you're like, okay, I've spent a nice amount of money on this.
Or you go to the store and you're like, I got it. I have the money. Why not buy it?
Yeah.
I have this. Why not get it? And then next thing you know, financial pit.
Yeah, it happens. But that's just the thing, and that's with people that don't even have money. They get money, and that's how they act. That's why they say, some of y'all act like y'all ain't never had money before, or you ain't never been here before. You know what I mean? That's a real thing that really happens. So we just kind of gotta, keep that in mind. When we're talking about that type of money, because I'm telling you, it does happen. There are some that are really good, but there's some that you definitely gotta watch them spending money.
Yeah,
I think you're one of them.
Yeah,
because you get it, you got it, you good. I think that's how you operate. I'd have to watch myself too. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm buying all the snacks.
I'm buying more than snacks.
Buying massive.
I'm buying someone to make me snacks. That's how ridiculous I'm getting.
A snack chef.
What's your favorite movie snack?
Not popcorn.
Not popcorn. What's your favorite? Like, you go to movies. We go to
Snicker
movies.
bites.
Snicker bites.
Yeah.
So you like the Well, I know.
Or nachos.
Nachos.
Yeah.
But you gotta have the popcorn too, though, because then I
I
think I put you on to dipping the popcorn in the nacho cheese.
I don't fuck with that nacho cheese.
How are you getting nachos?
I'll put a little slither of cheese, but I like the jalapenos and the salsa. That's what's hitting.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing too. Like, I feel like they just started doing the putting the salsa, because it used to be you get the nacho chips. It's just the cheese. That's all you get, the hot cheese. Then they started adding the salsa to it, because they're like, we could flare it up. We could charge an extra $2 if we put salsa in these cups. So you're a nachos girl.
Yeah. A little slither of hot cheese. I ain't really messing with the cheese like that.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'll probably do I don't know. I like popcorn. I like a good slushy too.
Yeah. We always get the slushy.
Nice slushy to wash all that popcorn kernels down my throat that are getting stuck in my teeth.
Yeah.
That's one of my only cons with popcorn, is it fucks your teeth up.
It really does. Especially if you get caramel going.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm probably doing that. I get, just like you, usually the candies or the snacks that come in full, you get them in the little bite things, which is clutch now.
The sour rainbow rope looking things.
Yep.
I like them.
Those. And even they do the small personal pizzas too. I fuck with those. We used to sneak a lot of stuff in when we were younger. Forest Fair Mall, because there was a food court right there. There used to be a Gold Star that was right next to the movie theater that was upstairs. There was a Gold Star. So there was a book bag that my mom had just bought, and I knew it was gonna be my book bag. I can never forget. It was a Nike book bag, blue. The bottom was brown like leather or whatever. But she literally just got 3 conies in the box, just put them in the bag, and we got, we still got some things, but. And
I was eating good.
Yeah, then I was like, whoa, we really got conies in the movie theater in the 90s. This is game changing. So, very interesting. Was he asleep?
Yeah, co-host is asleep.
Tired of my talking. My talking put you to sleep. But yeah, that's kind of like what I would do. I like that. I've never been to the bistro, the Cine Bistro. I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah,
we should do that.
Where they serve you food and drinks and
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, and then you got the big chairs and it's actual food. I'd do that. Would you do it?
I would too. Yeah, that actually sounds like the food gotta be good though.
Okay, we'll think about it.
Yeah,
we'll
try
do
it out.
Get a nice burger and fries, and just a good movie.
Yeah.
I think I probably I don't know. I do that over just a regular theater right now with everything that's going on, personally. So yeah, I think that's kind of where I would head. Speaking of movie, kind of TV and everything, we have Ozark.
Oh, that's a good show.
Season 4 drops this month.
That's gonna be awesome.
What date do we have? That's January 21st. So that's in a couple weeks. Actually, a week and 6 days to be exact.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I love all the actors and actresses. And it's part 1. So do you know how they're doing this?
No.
Me neither. I think I don't know. I haven't read
I don't
up
know
on
what
it
to
a lot.
expect. I just know that.
Well,
it's gotta be good.
what's the theme behind it? There's a whole theme kind of behind this whole thing. Hold on, I'll find it. Let's see. What is the theme?
I mean, we ended off where they killed the one lady.
Yeah.
Shot her.
Yeah, right at the end. But this
Like,
is no one gets out clean.
Mm.
So that kind of has me thinking they're done. They want to be done with it. They're going through a whole lot of shit now. And that's the thing. Once you get in so deep into this type of shit,
Can't go.
like they said, no one gets out clean when you're
No.
doing this. Because when you're the head honcho of things like this, you can't just stop. As much as people think that, all right, I'm gonna make $1 million in the drug game and I'm gonna get out. That ain't how it works.
No.
Not for cartels.
You've done too much. You
And
know,
the thing
they
is,
depend on 'em.
you make $100 million, you can make that in a month. Doing what they do, you got to wash your money, you got to do all that, you got to take care of everybody else. And I mean, what, you want to just get out of that shit after? I understand, but that's just not how it works.
No.
You got any predictions for how this is gonna end? I mean, it says part 1, so I'm guessing they're gonna do
Be
a part 2,
yeah.
clearly. But it's like, okay, this is season 4, part 1. So we're getting season 4 cut in half then, or something like that, which is interesting.
Yeah.
They're gonna leave us on another cliffhanger, is what I
Which-
feel like they're gonna do.
I mean, which is nice because it's like, okay, what's next to come? But it'd be irritating too. You'd be like, what's next to come?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it'd end. I feel like somebody's gonna die.
Yeah, someone always dies. And then you gotta think of the
Or what's her name? Wendy Bird.
yeah.
I think she's gonna become more of the star of the show. Really, like
I think the boy is too. I think
their son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause he didn't he kill somebody too? He had that gun. Remember, he had
Yeah.
the rifle. I can't remember, and that's why you said, hopefully they do a recap when they do the thing. I
Yeah,
don't want to
kinda go
have to
over
go back.
everything.
I might watch it like a video of some
Yeah.
people recap it
Which
all the
I
time.
think they will. They'll do like a recap before they start. Because I mean, it's been a year since.
It feels like it's been longer than a year almost.
Yeah. Since people seen the last episode, unless people are probably just gonna rewatch episodes
Mhm.
too to kind of refresh their memory, see what's
I don't know. I think it's before Squid Games. I feel like this was Netflix's most popular series.
Oh yeah, everybody's
Personally.
talking about Ozark.
And the thing is, like, they didn't even catch on at the same time. Everybody didn't. It's been pretty gradual, but now I feel like everybody watches it.
Yeah. It's a good show. I
So-
really enjoyed it. I
Who's
mean,
your
it was
favorite
intense.
character?
I don't know. I really don't have I don't think I have a favorite character. Do you?
What? Yeah, I mean, in spurts. What's her name's name?
Is it Marty Bird or the chick?
You got Marty. What's her name? You just forget so much.
Yeah, because we haven't watched it.
I know there's the what's the one
Blonde.
the one lady's name, Leanne or whatever.
Yeah,
That's the old lady, right?
Oh yeah, the crazy that has the baby. She got the preacher's son.
And then she was dating her, what's the name's brother?
Yep.
Who we got? So Charlotte, you got Wendy, Marty, Jonah. So Jonah's the one, right? He was messing with the old lady. Ruth, which is the Afro blonde, crazy. Chick. Well, not crazy, but you get it. And it's not Leanne, it's fucking Darlene. That's the name. And Wyatt. I think Wyatt is the one that was messing with Darlene. I like Ruth, but what's her name's brother's name? What was Wendy's brother? Remember he came? Because he got killed.
Yeah, he did.
I think, I was telling people, I felt like he had to be like, he had to get some award for that acting because that was pretty good.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I can't remember that guy's name.
In the show? Yeah, I don't know.
Because he was only in this last season, so, and they like, didn't they bury him or they had to do all that stuff? Yeah, there was a lot going on. I like all the, the Langmores. I like the other people too, the other family that's growing the meth. What do you call them? Darling, the Snells. So it's a lot of interesting shit.
Though.
Yeah,
She killed him.
Killed, yeah. It's a whole lot of stuff going on. A lot of crazy stuff. But yeah, definitely one of my top kind of like series, just overall on Netflix, Hulu, any of the what do you call it? Any of the streaming platforms. Speaking of which, I think I got like a free one to like Apple TV, so I'm gonna check it out and see what's on there. He gave me like a free 3 months for the phone. Thank you, by the way. So, I'm gonna check that out
For Apple TV?
Yeah,
Oh.
Apple TV, and they gave me something for what do you call it? Apple Game or something? Apple Arcade.
I didn't know that all came with it.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Plus.
Yeah. So we'll see with everything that's going on. I'll try because I'm telling you, once that comes out, I'll probably end up binge watching. We'll binge watching it anyway because that's just how we always watched it. But yeah, it's coming out the 21st. We'll see how many episodes. I have no idea.
How many episodes we'll put on part 1?
Yeah, I have no idea. So, and hopefully they don't make you wait too long because that would be awful too.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna finish it, finish it. If you're gonna keep it going, keep it going. I think potentially there might be a spinoff or something. Potentially.
You think?
I would do it with you could do it with a character they killed or a character that just moves the story forward into something else because they could do something with the lawyer, I feel like.
They could.
Which, I don't know. It's just a lot going on that you got to clean up. You don't clean it up, everybody going to get in trouble.
No one comes out clean. That's what they call it.
Yeah. Well, you're not. That's just not going to happen. There was just too much going on. That poor girl, her mom gets killed in fucking Mexico. So, hey, it's a crazy world you living in, especially in Ozarks, and that's an actual place you can go to. So
I didn't know anything about the Ozarks, so I actually seen it. And then I looked it up and I'm like, oh, that's actually a really dope.
I know someone that actually they live like 20 minutes from there.
Oh wow!
So it's very interesting. I'm seeing that, and But let's get into another topic.
Oh Lord!
Crazy topic. And it has to do with
the chicken wings from Taco Bell.
Taco Bell fried chicken wings. I just want to tell people right now, they have lost their motherfucking mind.
What made them go from tacos to chicken wings? Like, what was they just losing business and they said, hey, we're going to pull out these chicken wings? The post that people are coming up with these chicken wings is apparently they're pretty good.
Apparently. I mean,
that's what people are saying.
That's all we're going to go off of.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm not telling you.
To the point where, people are making funny posts where, they look like they're eating a box and shit. And they're like, oh, these wasn't that bad. But then, the box is going, it's all over their face.
So, are you up to to try these chicken wings?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm down. I like Taco Bell. When I was pregnant with Ezra, like, I was eating Taco Bell every other day. Not gonna hold you.
Me personally, I feel like I would be eating them. Like, okay, they might be good, but by the end of that night, I'm gonna be regretting even eating one of them.
A friend of mine, she got some, and then she said her stomach was on 10. I mean, Taco Bell already put your stomach on 10. Now they got chicken wings.
Now, we do have to remember, though, like, okay, like Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, what other company? They're all tied together. So Pizza Hut has wings. They have the Taco Bells that are cut in half, and it's Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and KFC. They're all owned by the same, because there's KFCs that are cut in half that are Taco Bells, and there's KFCs cut in half that are Pizza
So they just
Huts.
migrated some of their items. Like,
I feel like someone was like, hey, bro, we don't have enough breading for these wings over here. Can we use something on y'all side to potentially get this order out? And then they were like, hey, you might be on to something. My only thing is I think these are pre-cooked, which is pretty disgusting, if you ask me.
just kind of threw in a here.
There's a fucking cheese sauce in there, first of all. That sauce, like, there's a cup. That might be ranch in that one. But there's that little sauce that it comes with. And I'm like, nigga, is that nacho cheese?
That's sick. That's
I don't see a lot of people eating the nacho, the cheese. Like, they just throw it out. I seen a couple videos. They was like, I'm not gonna do this.
Who dips
I
chicken
think some
and
people
cheese?
I think some people are hyping this shit, but I ain't gonna hold
Who
you.
dips chicken and cheese? Who does that?
There's that chicken. Yeah, you ain't never seen that video of them chicken, the fondue cheese or whatever, the wing. It look gross too. I wouldn't do that either.
That's sick. That's sick.
So you would be down to try them or no?
I'd probably try one or two.
I'll be the person that's like watching someone eat them. Then you might smell like, I don't smell too bad.
Try a little sliver.
And you're like, they would have to be like, okay, so you know everywhere they're doing this, right?
Yeah.
So me the being the type the presentation got to be everything. If it's a batch that's made and it don't look good, I ain't eating them. But if it come out and they crispy,
And the Taco Bell gotta look good. Like, it's gotta be a nice Taco Bell establishment.
yeah, but it's got to be crispy, crunchy, and then I would have maybe a thought to do it. But if it ain't, all those ain't included, it's definitely not happening. I think these establishments are getting really smart though, especially like pandemic and everything going on. Popeyes just did the spicy chicken sandwich. Was that last year?
Yeah.
So now we have chicken wings.
From Taco Bell.
And it's limited, like it's limited time. I don't know.
It definitely throws you off. Taco Bell. I mean, when they introduced fries to Taco Bell, it threw people off too.
Yeah, but it's fries. Like,
But-
how
but
can
this
you?
is chicken wings at a taco
How can you
establishment.
fuck up fries?
You can't fuck up fries.
How can you fuck up wings? You could fuck them up.
Yeah.
You really can. And Taco Bell's known for trying new, like, I don't know, not new things, but they're known for just trying things. Like, even the Doritos Locos Tacos, whatever the fuck them is.
Yeah.
I feel like that's been, like, people were doing that before, and then Taco Bell's like, all right, we're just going to do it because everybody's doing this with our food. Let's try it and really make it good. Same thing with the fries. Same thing, they started serving breakfast, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're like 3 for 3 right now. So, I give them the benefit of the doubt maybe. But I just don't trust you with wings. When it comes to wings, you got to be careful. Because you'll get sick for one. I don't know. It's just, you got to be careful. Just, you remember when McDonald's did the wings? The Mighty Wings?
Yeah.
I tried those.
Are they good? I didn't try them.
I didn't remember them enough, the taste enough to say they were good. So they were okay. Maybe. Feel like the skin was coming off of it. It wasn't even, it was 3 pieces.
Oh, really? Probably
Yeah.
rubbery.
It was late at night too. Like after I got off of work, and I was like, fried, and I was like, just throw the wings on there, shawty. Just put the wings on there. I'll see what they talking about.
There's a bunch of places
Took my
that
little
little
picture
wings.
because that's what they want you to do. Like I was like, all right, I'm gonna try these wings. They like hold your breath. I'm like, all right, we'll see. What's one thing you would want like an establishment to try to start making that they don't make already? Would you want another place to try wings? Like maybe Chick-fil-A? Would you fuck with they wings?
I would try
I would fuck
Chick-fil-A
with they wings more than I would fuck with fucking Taco Bell's wings. I'm telling you that right now. I think so.
I feel you on that one. I would probably do the same. Chick-fil-A.
Any other place? Any I don't know. Any other place that you would want to see them try just something like a specific type of
The
food?
new.
Because didn't Burger King do the tacos too? They did tacos.
Did
Yeah, they did tacos like last year. Let me look. Let me make sure. Let me see. Burger King tacos. Yeah, remember?
Oh, they're
And
like
I don't
Jack
think
in the
they
Box.
were good either. So,
Like Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
So Jack in the Box has like.
who, I don't know, I don't know. Maybe McDonald's try something? Because doesn't McDonald's
Wendy's.
own, okay, Wendy's, what would you want them to do?
Maybe Wendy's to try.
Wings?
Ah.
Or what would you want them to try? What would you want them to?
Maybe could try wings. Do like the
Hey, everybody
spicy
just
wing
try wings
nugget,
now.
Like those how they spicy nuggets taste. But do it with the wings.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something I would like, because you got to make me get up and want to go try it. Now these wings from Taco Bell, I'm not sold yet. I don't know what they want, what they trying to get out of me, but I'm not sold. Now the spicy chicken sandwich from Popeye, it just made sense.
Yeah.
So Wendy's,
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
you know what? Y'all might think I'm crazy. And maybe it should just be the local Wendy's here that do it. I don't know. I don't even know if you think. Can you think of where I'm going with this? Locally with Cincinnati, I would go try some conies. Try to get. I know it's a tough thing to get into, or just call them chili dogs and call it a day. I think you possibly could compete, especially already knowing what their chili is like. You just have to have a superior hot dog.
With the Wendy's chili.
Yeah, and maybe a Wendy's style bun. So you know the bun that what are you doing? So do you know the bun that they do with the spicy chicken sandwich? How it's a Hawaiian bun?
Yeah.
All right, so let's use a Hawaiian bun. Let's get a nice size hot dog and let's throw some Wendy's chili and put some cheese on there and see how it goes.
That might bang because I like Wendy's chili. So I
Yeah.
mean, it might bang.
Any other ones you can think of that you potentially could try? I'm trying to think of just all like fast food places
That would do well.
trying something new. Because there's some places that do things and it just ain't going to work.
I mean, I think didn't Rally do chicken wings?
Rally's did chicken wings too.
Yeah. Rally's got chicken wings. They try different stuff too. Like I said, Jack in the Box tries all different crap.
Yeah. Or some place that try pizza, maybe. I don't know who, but
Didn't Skyline try pizza like a sick?
they tried that Skyline pizza, man.
That's sick.
Nasty. Yeah.
Like that's gross.
It was what was it? It was just a chili whatever pizza. There was another place that tried it too. They said it was okay, but if I'm here, I'm just gonna try that. I'm not even gonna waste my time doing that.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine it on a dough. That to me is sick.
It would have to be a different style dough or a different, type maybe.
I just couldn't see it in any other form other than the form,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm the same way. I don't know. I'm seeing people go out and get it like it's nothing. And I'm wondering if this is just like the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich effect. It's got to be because everybody's just going out to try it. Like, what's the hype all about? Because I'm seeing, at first it was a joke. They were like, all right, y'all, I'm about to try these chicken wings from Taco Bell. I'm going to let y'all know how they.
Now it's going viral. Like, everyone's trying these chicken wings from Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah. It started out as a joke. People were like, all right, I'll let y'all know how I am. And then it was like 3 hours later, he was at the emergency room. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I could have told you that. You shouldn't have ate them.
Yeah. Like, those don't look safe.
What are you crying about?
Okay.
You want to let the people know
Yeah,
what you're doing?
That's how he feels about the chicken wings. So you don't like a chicken wing.
You don't like them? I don't like them either. Not those chicken wings.
They're nasty.
No.
Stinkies. Yes, okay. Okay. Stinkies.
Yeah, so they're nasty chicken wings. So verdict's in. We're not ever eating those because
Ezra
he'll be
has
pissed
spoken. He said no to the chicken wings.
Yeah.
Hey, Ezra spoken. Ezra spoken.
So, all right, we got our last little topic. Actually, we got 2 more topics before he goes absolutely crazy.
Bananas.
So, obviously, we were talking about this yesterday. We got another year down, meaning it's another year farther from the day you graduated high school. So, what's changed? Obviously, there's something that's changed, but have you done any high school reunions? And are you a fan of them? Do you plan on doing any?
Yeah, it's my 10th year. I think they're planning something. I mean, I get it. You know, the hype of it. Oh, after 10 so years. I mean, but no, honestly, you see a lot of these people on Facebook. You already know what they're doing half the time anyway.
Yeah, but I think that's the thing, too. Like, people see you on Facebook, and they've seen you kind of grow a little bit more, and maybe they want to see you. They're like, I haven't seen this person in so long. I know they've been doing a lot. I'd like to just really tell them in person, like, hey, how you doing? Or, hey, I'm proud of you. Or, hey, I see the things you're doing, you know, in life, and keep going, you know? So I think that's kind of what it was for me. Mine was 2019, right before all this wild shit started. So, you know, I don't have a problem with them. My mom, they did reunions all the time. And that's the thing with Wynn Woods. They did a lot of, they'll do like whole, like just high school reunions, like more than one class. So they'll be like, all right, hey, we all getting together every year around this time that these 10 years are supposed to happen anyway. So it's always cool to see. I think they do them in 5s now. They do them in 10s. I think you start out with your 10 and then they go in 5s from there on out. So you thinking about going to yours? You went to mine with me.
Yeah, I think it was after when they met up at the Parks place.
Yeah, just one part of it.
Yeah,
and that's how they do some of them. They'll say, all right, we're gonna do this day. We're gonna do this the next day, and then we'll go to the bar, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do that.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of them. I don't mind them. I think they're cool. It's a way to tell yourself to keep going too at the same time.
I think I might, if they do set it up, I might go. Might check it out. I mean, I don't see why not.
Usually, I think the class president has to do it.
Yeah, that's usually what it is.
Supposed to be.
Set it up on Facebook, invite everybody, or
or just people that want to help, like the people that just want to they want to do it. So
because I think they set up a group on our Facebook. About
we have a group.
And
we have a group for just Wayne Woods alumni, and then we have one for our actual class.
That's how it is with us, and they told us to add anybody that we didn't
for sure
add in there for it, so that we try to do it. So I know it's this year sometime. I'm not sure when, but I might go just to see.
Yeah, we could go. I'd go with you.
Yeah,
I like reunions. They're cool. You just get to meet people. You get to talk. Get to drink.
Yeah,
have a little fun. All types of stuff.
You don't want to go, Stinky?
Nah, I think he want to stay at home with the dogs. He want to chill.
Go. I don't want to go.
He want to chill.
I don't want to.
All right, so let's get into this last topic. We've officially been on there an hour. And this kind of ties into that Powerball question, but you have $1 million, but you can only buy things that start with the first letter of your name.
Ooh.
What are the first 3 things you buy?
All right, all right, a business for one. So I'm buying out a business.
Okay.
Um,
That's easy.
yeah. Let's see.
What else you buying? Business.
A business.
Burgers.
A Bentley.
A Bentley. Okay.
A Bentley. And then maybe. I don't know.
A business, a Bentley, and what else?
What else was something like business, Bentley, and I don't know what else I can start with a B.
You gotta buy something. You gonna
All
just
right, business, Bentley, and
come on, man.
Shawty. Give me a second. I'm trying to think.
I gotta think of mine
Things
too.
that start with a.
I know what I'm gonna buy.
Maybe a baseball field. All right.
A base, or let's say a baseball stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stadium,
That way you can.
make money. For
Yeah.
it.
Okay. I'm buying. I'm buying an airplane.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going big time. I'm buying
right.
an airplane. I'm buying. You want to talk about businesses? I'm about to buy Apple.
Oh, smart.
So I'm good. It don't even matter what else I buy after that. So
Smart.
what would my last one be that I buy? Oh, you know what else I buy? Oh, I'm be good. I'm buying ABC. Oh yeah, I'm good. So I'm buying an airplane. I'm buying Apple, and I own ABC and Apple. I don't even have to play this game with y'all.
No.
So
Okay.
So compared to your business, which I don't even know what business you're buying.
Any business.
I hope it's a good business.
Big businesses.
Okay.
Any business I can buy. It's a business. What are you buying, Ezra?
Well, yeah, what would you buy? You would buy
Ezra, hold on. Starts with an E. You tell him.
He's gonna buy ESPN, which is owned by ABC.
Okay.
So he's got ESPN under his belt.
What else can you buy?
What else do you want to buy? What could you buy?
Everlasting breast milk.
Yeah, I know he'd buy that. And what else? What would be that third thing that just really tops it off for you? What would it be? I don't know. I'm trying to think.
What tinky? What stink? Start with an E. Everything gonna buy that.
Yeah, just everything.
Everything.
Yeah, everything. So you want to buy everything under the sun.
Okay.
Anything under the sun. That's what I should have said. If you buying everything, then I'm buying anything.
Evenflow. Oh, the Evenflow products. That's a baby product. We bought all the Evenflow products.
Okay. Shout out to Everflow or Evenflow.
Yeah. Okay.
Evenflow, Everflow.
He said that. He's saying it wrong, Daddy.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm buying. Yeah, you buy that, and we'll be good with Mommy's business, Bentley, and
Daddy's airplane,
ESPN and ABC. I think we'll be all set. And just in case, you buy everything.
Yeah.
So I think we'd be good. But yeah, that was kind of cool.
So yeah, that's what you buy.
You're looking at that microphone a lot.
All right, Charlie, my bad, Charlie.
All right, well, since we got that all knocked out in an hour, I think we can get out of here and let everybody go on their way and do the things that they want to do. So with that being said, this is episode 77 of the Unanimous Table Talk Podcast. And we out of here.
Say bye-bye, Tinks.
Who is that? Who is that nigga that's driving a Bentley? Who is that nigga that's counting them 50s? Who is that nigga that's running the city? I be that nigga that's running it up. Keep that shit on me, I keep that shit tucked. I'm paper chasing, always in a rush. I gotta get it, that shit is a must. They wasn't with it.